Howdy y'all, I am Ice Gold, and in today's video I did some more max life PvP, and life, I can't say I'm not great at life PvP yet. I haven't really played much of it, but in this match I went against a Fire who, I thought was like a really safe matchup, but it ended up, I did play kind of recklessly toward the end, and it got real close, closer than it needed to be, but you'll see how I pulled it off. So yeah, and I'm still working on the setup. I need the 170 Shabala hat, but I do have everything else that I really need. I hit the damage cap at 179. The resist cap, I got close to it. I forgot what life's is, actually. I think it may be 74, 75. Could be wrong there, but 72 res is still pretty good. Perfect accuracy to life and to fire, because I use elephants just to clear shields. Didn't in this video, but you know how it is. And then I hit the pierce cap, 82% outgoing. This could technically be better, but I'm not really pressed over it. I'm sort of just trying to go crazy, go stupid with it, just for the time being. So, not exactly perfect pips, and getting the 170 Shabala hat will not remedy that, but this is as close as it gets for the time being. Of course, that juicy 25% from the Skyfarer ring is very helpful as well. So there's that. And then for the pip conversion, because I'm using the Hunhao deck, I have this at 61%. Now this could go way higher. It could go all the way up to 86 like on my ice, but I'm using the Hunhao deck just to play more aggro and like use more Loomies and that sort of thing. So that is why my pip conserve is a little lower, but it is still pretty decent. And I mean, it's just not reliable, but 156 shatter rating, pretty decent. And then here is the deck. I got this deck from one of the top ranked lifes on the boards, so I just sort of copied his setup and still learning how to make it work. But the focal point is Luminous Weaver, which you have 7 of, and centaurs are also good, just for good trap counters, that type of deal. Camp Bandit for a good little shift, and then Devums are good for overtimes. Not that many heals. Most of your healing power, I guess, is in Goat Monk, and there's 3 rebirths and some sanctuaries, but yeah, you're not really using rebirth too much. I'll say that. So yeah, here's the side, bunch of OT counters. Nature's Wrath is pretty, honestly, crazy, and then we need some enfeebles for the PvE oddballs that exist in this game. So that is going to wrap up this little intro, and I hope you enjoy the match. Life versus presumably Fire. It's an interesting matchup to be certain. Probably get rid of some of this and just see what I can pull, really. If she goes for traps, I've obviously got Centaur, but she's going to kick off with an Empower. Interesting. So okay, I got all my legend shields that I really just do not need, but I don't mind going for this just off the rip. And then, what have we got? Bubble's good, Earthwalker's good. I might keep the Earthwalker, just in case she goes for OTs. This turn, okay, she's definitely got like Archmastery socketed because mine is lacking hard. What's that gonna be? A Cold Iron on a Fire. I don't. Damn, I really don't know what to really say to that. But on the bright side for me, this general combo of like Fire with Ice is not really great. So I could do that. I can maybe hit and bub the other one off, and then go from there if I can pull one. Okay, don't need that. Not expecting to need a rebirth, but I do have one more in just in case. Maybe pull a couple times. Strangle and Tower Shield. Meh. Okay, so she's gonna do that. So what I may do is, yeah, I don't know if she's going for traps, so I'll probably get rid of that. And I guess I'll take the Lumi. This isn't really gonna do damage. It's not really meant to, but it gets me a buff on the Goat Monk, both parts of the Goat Monk. So those two spells in conjunction with one another are really good. And I actually got this and a Camp Bandit, but if I'm honest, I don't think I'll be using a Camp Bandit against a fire when I have Earthwalker in hand. So that's how we will roll with that. If she goes for like a shield or something, what's this going to be? Is that a Rampage? There's no way that's not. Yeah, it is, so. Damn. Crazy out here. You guys ever cough and then, like, hiccup after? Because that always just sucks, in my opinion. Anyway, this calls for some Earthwalker action. These two deferred dots, I can go ahead and put them back over. They're not really, well, it's not a shift, but I can create better overtimes out of this. And then we'll see if I can't pull a Surge, because a Surge right now would actually be really good. So, yeah, 13-10, pretty solid. Get both of those off. And okay, so it actually only creates one overtime now. Good to know. I am pulling Centaurs. This is my 3rd out of 4. But we'll see how it goes. Alright. So she went for a Blade just now. I'll brace. No harm, no foul, right? And then probably don't need that. I could Lumi again. I could Div him. I could Goat Monk. Although I don't really think I need to do any type of move that heals me. So that's going to be... Okay, so an Empower. I think here I might go for... I may go for a Bubble or... No, I'll go for Tower Shield. Stack him up just a little bit. And then from here, I can Lumi, and then I'll be big chillin'. I got Caterpillar too, that's a good pull. Once I get that second Shad, it can put up some pressure. So Lumi is a good idea. And then maybe I can Bubble if she makes some sort of defensive move, and then I can Div him. So let's see what's up here. Krampus, that's interesting. So is this going to be the top path that puts a mantle on me, or what are we doing here? Dude, I've had this this Diet Coke from Whataburger just sitting on my desk since last night because I just didn't throw it away. And let me tell you, like, half-day-old Dr. Pepper, I'm not rocking with that. But it cleared up my throat, so I'm good with that. For now, yeah, that'll do some damage, so I don't mind just taking Goat Monk. And if I P-serve it, all the better, right? So we can do this. It'll do some nice damage up front. No harm, no foul. I am only running about 60% P-serve. So if I don't P-serve, then whiz away to whiz. But if I do, we're okay. 1457 damage, pretty solid. Did not P-serve, okay. Remember, kids, if it is not 100, it is 50. And if it is 60 in this instance, then it is actually probably closer to like 25. So probably not going to want to do that for now, but I could do this. And then maybe I can Div him. I am honestly glad that I have this brace up when she Krampused, because that is going to significantly reduce the damage on those 2 overtimes. So, we'll see. Don't need 2 cats. Stun block, I'm not really worried necessarily. It's like I wish I had P-served that because I could make a 0-pip move here. Okay, she Fire Beetled. I've been discarding Centaurs, but it's not like one would help right about now. Because that Krampus OT is still going to take off a couple of that. What I could do is I could stun block and then I could hidden bubble. And it's like, of course, I'm just making this move to make it. It's a 0-pip type deal. And it means I can't get stunned, so never a bad move to cover that base. And then just something to do, you know. And then from here I can obviously hit and bub into a cat, and it will do good damage, which is what we are really after. So, what are we doing? Ifrit. Interesting. Yeah, this is when hit and bubbling will be a good thing. Yeah, man, Krampus is the one that I really wanted to use on my fire, and that brace cast is so just Deus Ex Machina. Because right now, what she could do is she could Dark Surge and then go for a Burning Notice, which will do like 7 racks. So, or no, she can't because the Krampus OTs are out. But if she were to surge into another Ifrit, we would have a problem. So for right now, let's do this. Get my bubble out. Hopefully she has a bubble. So that way I can just start bubbling away her brace a little bit. I can even hit and bubble again if I need to. Okay, so she is going to surge here. So she can technically Ifrit again. And those are 6-round OTs, so there's not much of a point in trying to... If I had an Earthwalker, man. I do pack a good amount, but you know how it is. So that brace cast really happened for her at the perfect time. Of course, I've got much higher pierce than my ice on this character, but this is a single buffed Caterpillar. 2200 for it. I did P-serve this time around, so that is always good. Don't need a Myth Shield. Enfeeble, probably not. Don't think I need 2 Divums either. What is that? Huh, well. Interesting. Okay, so I do have an Earthwalker. And then maybe I get rid of that and even that. Okay, weakness is a good pull. And the Caterpillar is going to heal me for a little bit. If she does Ifrit again, I will probably Earthwalker it. Sanctuary is good if she changes bubble. If she does change the bubble this turn, I probably will Sanctuary and then try to get a Goat Monk off. We'll see how that goes. Did I even change my pips? Alright, what we got here? Just a Tower Shield. Okay, so Ice Pip. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind just taking a counter here. Gets that damage off of me. It also eliminates her Ifrit conditional, so she can't just get more overtimes onto me. And that overtime will be under a bubble, so we're doing well. We are keeping her on her toes. Earthwalker is my best friend in this matchup. Another 500 even through a shield and a brace, which is good. And I have a Storm Pip if she goes for like more blades. But if that is going to be another volcanic golem, or okay, it's a snowman, so even better, honestly, because I make a 0 pip move here, and that overtime takes off the shield. So we're still at 8,200. About to pull up to 8,400, to be honest, with this this tick of the OT. So yeah, let's do this. So that OT is out, but I'm not concerned about that, because from here I can shield. I mean, I've got bubbles galore, really. I don't even think I need a sanctuary at this point. I could shield again, or I could Nature's Wrath and then try to P-serve it into a Burrowing Bane. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Another 100 damage eaten through 65. You'd love to see it. So she's got to deal with the shield somehow. And she did use a Fire Dragon for it, which will put a number of OTs on me. Okay, so just 2. P served it, but she still does not have enough. So I don't even mind going for this, really, because those OTs are going to do a bit. Like, that's going to do about 800 a round. So a P serve here would be very nice, as it would allow me to use one of my 5 pip spells pretty soon here. 800 is also really good. And I did get the P-serve. So I could probably shield this turn and then just go for whatever. It's like a Goat Monk under this would be honestly nuts. Because it's got the bubble and then a 40 blade and a 40 guiding light. Okay, so she went for a Heffy. I could start bubbling away the overtimes, so she can't leverage them. Because that is another 1,200, and I'm going to be taking another 800 this round, but she is at about 2.2k, which I can easily do in like a couple rounds, like a good old 1-2 combo. So throw out the Circle of Thorns. And then from here, if she doesn't bubble, I can always just Tower Shield or Weakness. Weakness is probably better. 1949 HP. Interesting. Brimstone, okay. Just trying to spam me down, I guess. So, weakness here is what I'm going to do. I take another about 1,000 damage, but I am in a very good spot at the moment. It's like if she were to shield here, I would take a Divum. So, we'll see. I mean, a Divum would finish her off, but it's about surviving. Fire spell, just a wand. Okay. So, alright. Does my Goat Monk kill? Because she did make a good play right there. If she brims, we have an issue. But 1949. Okay, she needs to not have it. I thought those dragon OTs would be out by now. Come on, 40 blade. Fingers crossed. $19.49, that's the magic number. Can I do it? Yes, I can. Oh my. Oh, that was pretty nuts. She could have very easily dropped me on my forehead with a brimstone on that last round. That could have been bad. But Always believe in the power of the goat monk. And she had 2-piece shad from the looks of things, and she did have all that Archmaster socketed, so how about that? Wow. That was closer than it needed to be. I kind of played lobotomized toward the end, but oh well, alright. Made back all the rank I lost to a Death Wizard, spamming infects that I tried to get a video on yesterday, but big dubs indeed. What I think is crazy is that the Jabalba wand actually gives 1 more pierce than this, which, that's crazy, but go crazy. Okay, so that is where I think I'm going to end things. 64 pierce, that's pretty good as well, so thank y'all for watching. I have been Ice Gold. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave the comments for the algorithm. Discord is down in the description if you want to chat with me some more, and I will see y'all later.